Hello, you're watching Arise Entertainment 360. I'm Shannon Lanier.
And I'm Lolo Ganaike, and we're here to bring you the newest and hottest stories in American entertainment and culture.
That's right. Power couple Beyonce and Jay-Z's visit to Cuba causes controversy back home. We'll tell you who is raising questions about their trip.
Plus, a former NFL player downplays his comment about a group of gay athletes coming out soon. And we go behind the lens with celebrity photographer to the stars, Johnny Nunez.
All right, sounds exciting.
Well, Shannon, we missed you on Friday. Where were you? What were you getting into?
Everybody.
Were you getting into trouble?
Oh, you know, nothing big, just having a baby.
You had a baby? Yay!
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
What'd you have? A girl or a boy?
A little girl.
What's her name?
Her name is Mackenzie Jolene Lanier.
Ooh, that's really pretty.
So now we have two kids, Madison and Mackenzie.
Madison and Mackenzie, that's beautiful.
So it was so exciting. And so, here's a picture of the baby.
Oh,
this is her,
so
just
cute.
a day and a half old.
Look at her cheeks.
7 pounds, 2 ounces.
Oh.
And of course, her mother was knitting this outfit in labor at the hospital.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I love that she has a matching hat and little undies already. That's adorable.
And this is big sister Madison, of course.
Hi,
Give her a kiss.
Madison.
And her holding daddy's hand for the first time. I had to turn the picture black and white because this is like 2 minutes after she came out. And so she was still a little yucky, but I had to capture that. And she came out just grabbing. And then after she held my hand for a while, I let go to get the camera and she was like, ah!
So she's already a daddy's girl.
Yeah!
I love it.
And she's just loving my heart already.
Aren't girls the best to
they
have?
are.
I'm a total daddy's girl.
Oh, well, see, then you understand. So it was a tremendous and just powerful. My wife is a true superwoman, let me tell you. She
Really?
pushed that baby out
She
with
did?
ease, and I was just like, wow, yeah.
Wow.
She was a trooper.
What side of the curtain were you on?
No, I was right there, like, come on, baby.
Oh.
I was holding the leg saying, come on, baby, come on.
Wow,
And I
you
got
weren't
the cut.
traumatized?
Oh,
You're
no.
very brave.
No, I cut the umbilical cord too.
What?
Yeah, I had to.
So you
both
were all up
kids.
in the mix,
I
weren't
know,
you?
taking pictures. You'll like them later, trust me.
Well, congratulations
Thank you,
again.
thank
Congratulations.
You. And I'm
very
sorry,
proud of you.
Thank you. I'm sorry I missed you Friday because I heard you had a ball hanging out.
I did have a ball. I missed you definitely, so I had to make sure I felt good later in the evening. I went to the red carpet of Motown. You know, the Motor City rolled into the Big Apple Friday night, and I was lucky enough to see Motown the musical on Broadway.
That's so hot.
And it's based on the life of Motown founder Berry Gordy, and it tells the stories of the songs that have changed America forever. You know, family was there. It was friends and family night, so all the old Motown stars came out, and the red carpet was flooded with songs and music and memories, and we had a chance to speak with some of them. So let's take a look.
All right.
Well, the fact that all you people coming, it means everything to me because it's about what we're about. It's about the love of the music, of the people that made it and help us to be where we are, the fans and the world.
And I have to say, I'm 51, Barry's 83, and I keep thinking I'm 83 and he's 51, given his energy. I said, there's not a better story about America and about transformation than what Barry did with the artists. And from my viewpoint, it's the most transformative music ever written. And I do believe without Motown, the world wouldn't have changed in the way it did with civil rights and all the transformative things that Motown brought on.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to...
I feel exhilarated, excited, just probably having the time of my life, and seeing so many people that I haven't seen for many, many years. And it's going to be like a true family reunion.
Baby, I need your loving. It's like a reunion, but it's also like a celebration of the story going out into the world another way. You know what I mean? And with Berry Gordy doing it, it's going to be done great.
I'm so happy and excited for Berry Gordy. You know, he's an entrepreneur that has tried many things in his life. He made records and he made movies and now he's doing musicals. So I'm so proud of him. Everything he touches turns to gold.
Wow, looked like a lot of excitement out on the red carpet.
It was so much fun, and Stevie Wonder was actually in the house too. Can you
Really?
believe that? all
pretty
the big
awesome.
names came out, and everybody was singing. It was a good time. My sister and I were shoe
like
bopping and
shoe
shoe
bop,
bopping and shoe wopping, and it was all about the Jackson 5 for us.
Yeah.
The little boy who plays Michael Jackson is a revelation.
Really?
He is so good.
Okay.
He is worth the price of admission.
Just alone. Worth going to see.
Because I want you back, ooh, ooh, I want you back.
Oh, is that
Great.
what you left singing? Would you
That's
leave
exactly
sing?
what I left singing. And stop the love you say may be your own. Da, 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 da.
Of course. Da, 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 da. See what we're dealing with here? This sounds like you had an amazing
I had a
time.
blast. I'd go see it again, actually.
Really?
Maybe we should go.
Please, because I missed it, so I would love
Well,
to
you're
go.
not going out much anymore anyway. You got
No.
2 babies in the house
I know.
now.
And for the future, while Lola's going out to all the events, I'll be telling you the latest update on TV and what you missed.
Okay, that's a deal.
In prime time. I get the prime time duties.
Well, speaking of families,
Yes.
actress Halle Berry is teaming up with designer Michael Kors to
Oh.
fight hunger, and she's hoping to use her pregnancy to help mothers in countries tackling the epidemic. Now, the actress spoke with the AP about the Watch Hunger campaign, and proceeds of Kors' new line will go to provide meals to children through the UN World Food Bank program.
That sounds like an awesome initiative.
Yeah, it's great. Now, and Barry and Kors plan to visit locations where the meals will be sent. And Barry told the AP, quote, I hope we go while I'm pregnant so I can talk about prenatal care. You know, she just announced this weekend. Well, she hasn't formally announced that she's pregnant, but she is pregnant. She's not, not confirming those rumors that
Very
she's pregnant.
true.
And there is a visible baby bump. So
yeah.
either she had a big burrito or she is pregnant.
Yeah, that's actually pretty exciting. There's a lot of celebrities that are pregnant, and tomorrow on the show we're going to be going through some of those celebrity pregnancies, baby bumps to actual babies, and advice and tips for other people on having a baby. So, of course, I'll be listening very closely.
Yeah, you'll be taking notes, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
And your
got
wife
you.
will
Gotta
be
get-
tuning in too, won't she?
Gotta get ready. Gotta get ready.
So Beyonce and hubby Jay-Z's vacation in Cuba is actually landing them in a lot of hot water with politicians here. You know, they've been touring Havana for the past week, celebrating their 5th anniversary, but 2 Republican members of Congress aren't happy about the high-profile trip at all.
And basically, a long-standing U.S. trade embargo against Cuba prevents most Americans from traveling to the island without special license. They have to have a special license to go. And in a letter, U.S. Representatives Ileana Ross-Layton and Mario Diaz-Balart have asked the U.S. Treasury Department for information regarding the type of license that Beyonce and Jay-Z received.
And in a letter they wrote, quote, despite the clear prohibition against tourism in Cuba, numerous press reports describe the couple's trip as tourism, and the Castro regime touted it as such in its propaganda, the letter said. And it also went on to say, we represent a community of many who have been deeply and personally harmed by the Castro regime's atrocities, including former political prisoners and the families of murdered innocents. So look, they think they're just going there for some R&R, and they end up in the middle of a potential political scandal. So.
Yeah, it
Not
could be
so
difficult.
good.
And I'm sure they're going to follow up and try to get answers out of this and find out why. But I'm sure if they went and at least did one presentation to a group of school kids or something like that, then that would make it legit, right?
Well, I'm thinking that they would know better. I'm hoping
Yeah.
they, dotted the I's and crossed the T's before they went on this trip, because it would not only be embarrassing for them, but it'd be embarrassing for the Obama administration as well, because they're very close with the Obamas. So I
That's
hope
true.
they did all the right things, they got all the right paperwork, and they should be good.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Now, a former Baltimore Ravens player who's been very vocal about the gay rights movement is downplaying his recent comments. During an interview with the Baltimore Sun newspaper, Brendan Iambadeo revealed that a group of NFL players were considering coming out together to support one another. Now, he said, quote, we're in talks with a handful of players who are considering it. There are up to 4 players talking about it right now, and they're trying to be organized so they can come out on this same day. Now, it would make a major splash and take pressure off of one guy, and it would be a monumental day if a few guys who played in the NFL came out together. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be a sight for sore eyes to see that and to see what kind of controversy that would store up. And basically, when asked about details of the joint outing, the former linebacker changed his tune slightly and said he was in talks with several players, but didn't want to release any names. So I guess that won't be happening anytime soon.
Yeah, somebody must have gotten to him and said, what are you talking about?
I know, we can't do this. So, but hey, maybe it'll be good for the team. Maybe good for the league.
Well, rapper Snoop Lion, or Snoop Dogg, whatever we're calling him these days, he's been very supportive of same-sex marriage, but he isn't sure that rap music is quite ready to embrace homosexuality. Now, Snoop shared his feelings during an interview with The Guardian when asked about singer Frank Ocean's coming out. He told the paper homosexuality is acceptable in the singing world, but in the rap world, he wasn't sure because it's too masculine.
Interesting perspective. But Frank Ocean received a lot of people being positive about when he came out and saying great things about him and saying, oh, it was about time, I'm glad he did, he's being true to himself. But I guess, you know, it's all up, it's still the controversy continues.
Well, Snoop Lion is saying that's fine for R&B, but for rap, hardcore rappers, doesn't think they're ready. I don't know.
That doesn't mean they aren't hiding out in the closet and rap.
Well, Shannon, did you go there?
Well, I'm just saying, doesn't mean it's not there. They're just not ready for it yet.
You came back with some fire, didn't
I'm
you?
just
You
saying.
took Friday off and you came back ready.
Ready to spread the news. And we got some more news, too, about the housewives. Of course, are always making the news.
Yes.
Well, some stars of the Real Housewives of New York, they may be saying bye-bye to the franchise real soon. Ramona Singer, Heather Thompson, and Carol Radziwill. Radziwill, is that how you say it?
Radziwill, yeah.
Radziwill, yeah, I know her. Radziwill, well, they basically said that those are the only cast members that appeared on the Bravo presentation for the advertisers last week. And the network confirms that only those three have officially signed on for the upcoming season, which begins filming soon. And Singer is set to make, get this, more than $500,000 a season.
Are you kidding?
That's not bad for a housewife, right?
For all cat fights and drama, she makes $500,000 a year. I'm in the wrong line of business.
Now you see why these three hurried up and signed on to their contracts.
But the other three that didn't sign on, Countess Luann de Lesseps, Sonia Morgan, and Aviva Drescher, they're reportedly angling for bigger paydays. But they may not want to wait too long, Shannon, because in 2011, there was a bloodbath, and the network kicked Jill Zarin, Alex McCord, and Kelly Ben-Simone, and Cindy Barshop. They kicked those girls to the curb.
To the curb.
And can anyone say She by Sheree? Remember her?
She by Sheree.
She got kicked to the curb too.
They don't remember her.
No, exactly.
But you're a prominent New York socialite and housewife, so to speak. A busy housewife.
Yeah.
But would you ever do a show like this?
They actually reached out to me. It's so funny you bring that up. They actually reached out to me. And I said no. My husband was like, no.
We're not bringing our business putting on TV.
He was like, hail to the no.
Right, and that's why you're still together now.
And that's why I'm sitting right here with you.
Well, I'm happy that you are.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, but we have some sad news. We have a lot of fun, but we have some sad news to report also. That Britain's first female prime minister, Margaret Thatcher, has unfortunately died of a stroke. You may recall that actress Meryl Streep won an Oscar for her portrayal of the conservative politician in The Iron Lady. Now, Thatcher was known worldwide for transforming Britain and inspiring conservatism. Now, current Prime Minister David Cameron, he tweeted, "It was with great sadness that I learned of Lady Thatcher's death. We have lost a great leader, a great Prime Minister, and a great Britain." Thatcher was 87 years old.
Sad.
Yeah, that's always tough
she was
news.
definitely a polarizing figure, but you have to respect her legacy.
Yeah, she's definitely created a legacy and led for other women to follow in her footsteps and be courageous enough to go after a first of whatever industry they are.
Yeah, good point, very good point. Well, the fashion world has also lost a legend, designer Lily Pulitzer. She passed away this weekend at her home in Palm Beach, and she was 81. Now, the Queen of Color was credited with bringing Palm Beach chic to the masses, and fans of her tropical prints included Jackie Kennedy, who wore one of Pulitzer's dresses on the cover of Life magazine in 1961, and it was a move that made the Florida socialite an overnight success. Now, one of the things I love about Pulitzer is that she just lived a fabulous life. She was a stay-at-home mom, and she decided she was bored, and this is how she launched a business. And what she said, one of my favorite quotes is, "Style isn't just about what you wear, it's about how you live." Yeah, isn't that fabulous?
I like that. It's about how you live.
It's about how you live.
So always live in style.
Yes. Yes, she'll be missed.
Yes, she will be missed. Well, fans of March Madness, are you ready for tonight's game? Number 1 seed Louisiana will take on number 4 seed Michigan in the NCAA championship match. Good luck to both teams. That's an exciting game.
I don't know what any of that means. Hurricanes.
Oh, it's a big game, so watch it, or we'll give you the headlines tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I just want to talk about the fashion stuff. You talk about that stuff.
I'll talk about
Yeah, okay.
We got more sports coming up later in the show, so get ready.
Okay, so let us know what you think about us. Tweet us at Arise TV 360.
This is Arise Entertainment 360.
Tomorrow on Arise America, travel advisories have been issued over bird flu.
And a new push to force the Redskins to scrap its name.
That's tomorrow on Arise America.